more aware of people pressure. Say, in many years ago, or 20 years ago, people were mostly depending on insurgency. Now, civil society.
When you say depending on insurgency means what?
Depending their voice.
For to give vent to their demands.
Demands or rebel, and that was a way of resentment. Now, civil society, the means the people, how the civil societies build up, and then how like tribal apex parties. In every tribe they have apex parties, and through representatives, and through media. This is, I think, this is the example of that shift. I mean, the shift of people.
So, while there is transition among the popular, among the masses, from dependence on violence to non-violent means of protest, but has it led to the extremists being alienated, or they still have their own pockets of support?
No, it is through two means. People will resort when they almost have no hope. That is very natural. And in another sense, India is also a very passive country. Very passive. Let them say, let them do. The emotion will run down, and they'll realize, and actually that mentality also we have. So, and again, maybe because of this education and intellectual level. If the community is small, then organization is small. I think I read is they are more volatile. People, small organizations, small groups of people, and these are lack of knowledge or wisdom or intellectual. Then people normally resort to violence.
Yes.
That is what I read, what I experienced.
So what do you think will turn the tide from violence to not just non-violence, but to democratic participation? I mean, there will always be some dissension, there will always be some unmet demands, but
I think we must be inclusive in whatever we do, and we also must be very proactive. And then definitely, if we listen to the people and their true feelings, I think there is always a way to resolve. And maybe our democracy is very immature, still immature. It is on the way, in the process to maturity. But at the same time, we also don't build our democracy deficit. There are democracy deficit.
yes,
That democracy deficit we don't want to resolve. That is also a very threat to other existence.
so just as for fiscal deficit we keep borrowing from the future, for democratic deficit also we keep borrowing
Another
from the
one
future.
is majority.
Yeah.
Majority in every democracy, we have majority and minority.
Yes.
Whatever majority thing is right, but majority can also be wrong. It is a democracy deficit.
Yes.
The big deficit.
Yes.
Majority can also be very wrong.
Yes.
Lots of examples.
Right.
Yeah, that is the deficit. But those kind of things we don't want to solve, no? We don't want to solve, and we don't want to listen passionately to the other people saying. That is also that is only one example.
So, Mumai-san, you told me that you have had by normal standards, a very humble background. You said your father was Rongmei Naga, who was posted in Churachandpur, and he was a peon.
Yeah.
He was a what was he? He was a
Yes, he was a peon.
he was a peon in the government department.
Yeah.
Okay, and you managed to study up to BA. So where does all this wisdom come from? Because what you are saying in just a few sentences, I can assure you.
No, I should not say the wisdom.
It is wisdom.
No. I don't know.
It comes from the Joom.
It comes from the Joom.
Well.
Yeah, I don't know. But I'm not a wise person.
But in the last 20 years that you've been working in development work,
Yes.
Did you have any sort of teachers, any mentors, any people from whom you learned something exceptionally?
No, not actually. I don't have a proper guru also.
Mm-hmm.
But what should I say, I'm very receptive person.
Mm.
I learn. I want to learn whatever comes to me. And I learn mostly from informal education.
Mm-hmm.
Just like all of you.
Well,
You all come. We talk, I learn your wisdom. So, but I have a privilege. That privilege. I have been able to mix up with friends like you all. Being an NGO worker. Otherwise, no.
Right.
Somebody came, they told me some tips. Somebody came. Like,
Wonderful.
nothing more.
Well, thank you very much. Thank you very much.